Greetings, Mantaray79 here, and welcome back to another deck profile video for the Cardfight Vanguard trading card game. And now in today's video, the deck profile I'm going to be making one for is the standard formats. Dragon Empires, Dragonic Overlord the end with, Vyrgillas, with Ainslie, with cards available up until DZBT03. Alrighty, let's get started. And now for the ride deck. For the cards in this ride deck, we have 1. Grade 0, Lizard Runner Undo, starting unit. 1. Grade 1, Rising Star Vyrgilla. 1. Grade 2, Shooting Star Vyrgilla. 1. Grade 3, Dragonic Overlord the end. 1. Ride Deck Crest, Energy Generator. The Grade 0, Lizard Runner Undo, starting unit. Skill, Auto. When this unit is rolled upon, if you went second, draw a card. The Grade 1, Rising Star Vyrgilla. Skills, first skill, Continuous as a Vanguard. During your turn, this unit gets plus 2000 power for each of your rear guards. Second skill, Continuous as a Vanguard. When you would ride from the ride deck, you can ride with Soul Blast 1 instead of choose a card from hand and discard it. The Grade 2, Shooting Star Vyrgilla. Skills, first skill, action as a Vanguard once per turn. If you have 4 or more rear guards, cost, reveal a card with Vyrgilla in its card name from the ride deck. If the cost is paid, this unit gets plus 1 critical until end of turn. Second skill, Auto. When this unit is rolled upon, look at the top 7 cards of your deck, choose up to 1 Grade 2 card from among them, reveal it, put it into your hand and shuffle your deck. If rolled upon by a Grade 3 or greater card of Vyrgilla in its card name, look at all the cards instead of 7. The Grade 3, Dragonic Overlord the end. Skills, first skill, Continuous as a Vanguard. During your turn, if your soul is a Dragonic Overlord, this unit's drive cannot decrease from card effects and it gets plus 5000 power. Second skill, Auto as a Vanguard once per turn. At the end of battle, this unit attacked. Cost, counterblast 1 and discard 2 cards from hand. If the cost is paid, stand this unit and it gets drive -1 until end of turn. The Ride Deck Crest, Energy Generator. Skills, first skill, Auto from the ride deck. When you ride, put this card into the crest zone. If you went second, energy charge 3. Second skill, Continuous, you may have up to 10 energy. Third skill, Auto, at the beginning of your ride phase, energy charge 3. Fourth skill, action, once per turn. Cost, energy blast 7. If the cost is paid, draw a card. And of that, we just about covered the ride deck. Next, let's get on to the Grade 1 lineup. And now for the Grade 1 lineup. For the Grade 1s in this deck, we are playing 4. Grade 1, Dancing Princess of the Gale, Ainslie. 3. Grade 1, Twin Buckler Dragon. And 1. Grade 1, Blitz Order, Elementaria Sanctitude. The Grade 1, Dragon Princess of the Gale, Ainslie. Skill, Auto as a rear guard. When this unit attacks, if your order zone has 1 or more set orders, this unit gets plus 5000 power until end of battle. If your order zone has 3 or more set orders, it gets plus 15,000 power instead of plus 5000. The Grade 1, Twin Buckler Dragon, Sentinel, Perfect Guard. Skills, first skill, Continuous Sentinel. You may only have up to 4 cards of Continuous Sentinel in the deck. Second skill, Auto. When this unit is put in the Guardian Circle, choose one of your units, and it cannot be hit until end of battle. If your hand has 2 more cards, choose a card from hand and discard it. The Grade 1, Blitz Order, Elementaria Sanctitude. Skills, first skill, Continuous Sentinel. You may only have up to 4 cards of Continuous Sentinel deck. Second skill, Continuous. You may only have 1 Elementaria Sanctitude in the deck. Third skill, Order. If your opponent's Vanguard has triple drive, this ability can be played without paying the cost. Place the cost of, discard a card from hand if your Vanguard is Grade 3 or less. If the cost is paid, choose one of your units, and it cannot be hit until end of battle. Remove this card. And at that, we've covered the deck's Grade 1 lineup. Next, let's get on to the Grade 2 lineup. And now for the Grade 2 lineup. For the Grade 2s in this deck, we are playing 4 Grade 2 Arda Hatchet Dragon, 4 Grade 2 Burning Horn Dragon, 3 Grade 2 Dragritter Fallhat, 3 Grade 2 Speedbull of Duststorm Bertrand, and 4 Grade 2 Set Order Duststorm Killing Field. The Grade 2 Arda Hatchet Dragon. Skills: first skill, continuous as a guardian. If your soul is a card of Overlord in its card name, this unit gets plus 5,000 shield. Second skill, action as a rear guard. If your opponent's Vanguard is Grade 3 or greater, cost, retire this unit. If you cost and paid, choose a Grade 3 card of Overlord in its card name from your drop and put into soul. The Grade 2 Burning Horn Dragon. Skills: first skill, auto. When this unit is placed on the rearguard circle, cost, counterblast 1. If you cost and pay, look at the top 7 cards of your deck, reveal up to 1 card of Overlord in its card name, put into hand, and shuffle deck. If you do not reveal a card, countercharge 1. Second skill, auto as a rear guard. When your Vanguard of Overlord in its card name attacks, this unit gets plus 5,000 power until end of turn. The Grade 2 Dragritter Fallhat. Skills: first skill, auto. When this card is put from onto Guardian Circle from hand or discarded from hand while riding from the right deck, cost, Counterblast 1 or Energy Blast 3. If the cost and pay, draw a card. Second skill, auto. When this unit is placed on the rearguard circle, if your Persona rolled this turn, cost, Counterblast 1 or Energy Blast 3. If the cost and pay, choose a Grade 1 card without Sentinel from your drop and call it to the back row rearguard circle. The Grade 2 Speedbull of Duststorm Bertrand. Skills: first skill, auto. When this unit is placed on the rearguard circle, cost, Soul Blast 1. If the cost and paid, search your deck for up to 1 Duststorm Killing Field, put into Order Zone, and shuffle deck. Second skill, continuous as a rear guard. If this unit was chosen by the ability of Duststorm Killing Field in your Order Zone this turn, this unit gets plus 5,000 power. The Grade 2 Set Order Duststorm Killing Field. Skills: first skill, after a set order is played, put into Order Zone. Second skill, auto from the Order Zone. At the beginning of your battle phase, choose one of your back row rear guards and it gets boost until end of turn. And with that, we've covered the deck's Grade 2 lineup. Next, let's get on to the Grade 3 lineup. And now for the Grade 3 lineup. For the Grade 3s in this deck, we are playing 3 Grade 3 Dragonic Overlord The End, 4 Grade 3 Dragonic Overlord, and 1 Grade 3 Normal Order Grania Gradel. The Grade 3 Dragonic Overlord The End. Since we already explained this deck's cards and skills and effects during the ride deck portion of the video, let's just skip ahead. The Grade 3 Dragonic Overlord. Skills: first skill, continuous as a Vanguard or rear guard. During the battle, this unit attacked a rear guard. Your opponent cannot call cards from your hand to the Guardian Circle. Second skill, auto as a Vanguard once per turn. When this unit attack hits, cost, Counterblast 1 and discard a card from hand. If the cost and paid, stand this unit and it gets drive -1 until end of turn. The Grade 3 Normal Order Grania Gradel. Skills: first skill, Regulus Piece. You may only have 1 Regulus Piece in your deck and use it a total of 1 time in the fight. Second skill, Order. Play as if you have a Grade 3 Vanguard of Persona Ride and you do not ride this turn. Activate Persona Ride. Draw a card. All of your fellow units get plus 10,000 power this turn and you're regarded to have Persona Road. And with that, we've covered the deck's Grade 3 lineup. Next, let's get on to the Trigger lineup. And now for the Trigger lineup. For the triggers in this deck, we are playing 1 Grade 0 Dragon DD King of Resurgence Dragvita Overtrigger, 4 Grade 0 Burning Flail Dragon Critical Trigger, 4 Grade 0 Blaze War Monk Sogyo Critical Trigger, 3. Grade 0, Flare Veil Dragon, draw trigger. 2. Grade 0, Stealth Fiend Amavira, heal trigger. And 2. Grade 0, Cure Flare Draco Kid, heal trigger. The Grade 0, Dragon D King of Resurgence, Dragvita, over trigger. Skill: you may only have one over trigger in a deck. When revealed as a trigger, remove that card, draw a card, choose one of your units, and it gets plus 100 million power until end of turn. If revealed during a drive check, activate its additional effect. Additional effect: choose one of your vanguards and stand it. The Grade 0, Burning Flail Dragon, critical trigger. Skill: auto as a rear guard. At the end of the battle, this unit boosted. Cost: put this unit into your soul. If the cost and paid, choose one of your units, and it gets plus 2000 power until end of turn. The Grade 0, Flare Veil Dragon, draw trigger. Skill: continuous as a guardian. If your opponent's vanguard is grade 3 or greater, this unit gets plus 5000 shield. The Grade 0, Stealth Fiend Amavira, heal trigger. Skill: auto. When this unit is placed on the Guardian Circle, if your opponent's attacking unit has attacked 2 or more times this turn, this unit gets plus 15,000 shield until end of battle. Active if it's its second attack this turn or more. The Grade 0, Cure Flare Draco Kid, heal trigger. Skill: auto. When this unit is put in the Guardian Circle, if the attack unit's critical is 2 or greater, and its critical is increased by an ability other than a trigger effect, or its original critical is 2 or greater, this unit's shield gets plus 15,000 until end of battle. And at that, we just about covered the trigger lineup. For the triggers in this deck, we are playing 1. Over trigger, Dragvita. 8. Critical triggers. 3. Draw triggers. And 4. Heal triggers. And if that, the deck's been built, Cardfight is explained. Next, let's get on to explain the deck's main playstyle. So for the main playstyle of this deck, first you just ride your right line normally until you ride to grade 3, Dragonic Overlord the end. Then, in your main phase, try to play up to at least 3 copies of Duststorm Killing Field into your order zone, either by playing them from your hand or using the effect of Bird Trend to set them from your deck to your order zone. And then, for the remaining slots in your rear guard, try to get at least 1 Ainslie into your front row. And for the back row, try to have rear guards who have power-up skills like Burning Horn Dragon, for example. Then, in your battle phase, you can activate the effect of your Duststorm Killing Field to give all of your back row grade 2 rear guards the ability to boost. And also, with Ainslie's skill, if you have cards in the order zone, if you have 1 set order, she gets plus 5,000 power. If you have 3, she gets plus 15,000, making her a very powerful front row attacker. Then, when it's time to go to attack, try to attack your Vanguard Overlord first if you have Burning Horns in the back row. Then with Burning Horn skill, they get plus 5,000 power for every time your Vanguard attacks. Use the end skill to restand, attack again, bestowing more power to them. Then you can use the power-up versions of Burning Horn Dragon to boost your upcoming front row attacks, especially for Ainslie, comboing Ainslie with Burning Horn's power-up skills, giving you a huge amount of power to work with, giving you an easier chance to pressure and finish off opponent with. And that's pretty much the main playstyle of this deck. Just ride to your right line normally to grade 3, Dragonic Overlord at the end. Deploy up to 3 copies of Duststorm Killing Field, either by playing them from your hand or by using Bertrand's skills. Then for your front row rear guard, try to have 1 Ainslie in your back row, have rear guards like Burning Horn that can power up. Then just attack normally and make use of your skills to more or less amass a huge amount of power, thereby giving you the best chance to finish off or at least pressure your opponent with. And already, the deck's main playstyle has been explained. And of that, that's about the time we have for today. First I want to say is, thank you to the viewers for watching today's video, and to please stay tuned for more videos I plan to upload again in the near future. I also be all sure to support by liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing to my videos and channel. And of that I say, goodbye and see you all soon.